Okay. Ooh, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon or morning. I don't even know what time it is. Hi, my name is Emma. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, walking Circes. Oh my. I try to film. Well, I have filmed a lot during the last. It's going to be 2 years on YouTube already. I have to admit, I have done a lot of consistent. The majority of my filming is consistent in doing it every day. Look, I told you they're coming. This gets filled up with so many flowers. Come on, car's coming. So I can't wait. I'm gonna steal some. Nah. Yeah, but oh, there's one up there. Look, there's one up there. But here's the oh, that bag has to be out of the way. There's only one problem. I don't know if you noticed though. See, they're budding. Told you, they're budding. It's cold. For it being May, it's a little chilly. And you know, with the global warming and all that stuff that's happening right now, it's like the weather is just like changing a lot. We don't know which way the weather wants to go. You know what I mean? But you have to remember it's all because of what's happening right now with the pollution, all the fuel that we use for airplanes and tankers and gas and all that. It's ruining our atmosphere, so of course, the weather is going to change, and it already has been changing drastically. Even I watched Cecilia, she's in Alaska, and she watches the northern lights all the time, and I love it because I'm not going to get any closer than that. So I could just I don't have to fly nowhere, and I'll just watch her there. But even the weather for her, she's noticing it's different. It's not the same. Everything's changing, and that's because of global warming. I don't know how long our universe, our weather is going to take place in the next, I don't know, 5-10 years. It's going to be totally different. I just have to make sure there's not a doggy over here. Sometimes there's a little puppy here, but I haven't seen one. But anyway, so went out this morning, got my long bread, my butter. Okay, they went in. Okay, come on. You want to go a little bit further? Come on. I haven't seen the dog from here. And so, I don't know. Yeah, he's like right here, but I haven't seen him. So that's a good sign. Maybe they saw searches that we're going in. We don't want to be out here with that big German Shepherd. They're scared of you, Circes. He is a big boy. He's a strong boy. But anyway, I already had my bread and butter. And I've been eating a lot of bagels lately with cream cheese. I know. I gotta stay away from that stuff. I'm gonna try, guys. I'm terrible. Stop pulling me. You're pulling me. Anyway, I am going to also try to get back on my knitting, my crocheting. When I get back in, I have to start making a whole list, of what I'm going to do for the week. I had to take down the the decorations from the window. I'm not sure what I'm going to put up there because, oh man, they have to do this. I just stepped on a rock and it freaking hurt. There's just so many rocks. I don't know when they're going to pave this. And they're all loose. Look. Everything's loose. If it hurts my feet, I can imagine it for him. But anyway, yeah, I have to. I'm still trying to figure out how am I going to do it for Mother's Day, because I'm going to take down the ones from the window, the decorations for Easter, which I took down a lot of them already. And then I want to make new cards for the frame, which I'm thinking, I think I mentioned it yesterday, about it being more like a vintage theme for May. Vintage and lemons. And then, so I am going to go to the thrift store. I'm going tomorrow. And I'm going to go see what I can find. I know it's going to be raining tomorrow, but that's okay. I'm going to see if I can find any vintage dowels. That's what I'm going to try to look for. And anything vintagey. And also, I did mention that, I haven't been able to, I went to Walmart, I went to Target, and I didn't see anything that I liked. So I'm going to try my hand. We'll see what happens. I'm sewing some of my own blouses. So I'm going to go to the thrift store and I'm going, what is that called? Not renovate. What is that called? Retailer something or tailoring something? I forgot what the word is called. But, you grab something, you redo it and make it look, either newer or better or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to see what they have. If I have to tear some stuff out, I will. If I have to put some stuff in, I will. We'll see. So I'm going to look around and see what I can find. But I definitely want to find some vintage stuff. Now, I was thinking about the cards. No. I was thinking about the cards, so I said, okay, how am I going to do the cards? Because there's nothing really, there's not really any Mother Day cards, you know what I mean, to put in the frames. But I think what I'm going to, or on the windows for that matter. So what I think I'm going to do is that I'm going to buy a couple, and I have all these, what are they called? Just halfway. All these stickers. Do laundry and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna redo those stickers and put them in a way that will depict all the things that mothers do, all the chores and things that mothers do for their family, So I'm gonna try to work that out, and we'll see if it comes, and with flowers and like that. So I'm trying to give it an all around. I was even trying to see if I could find like a grandmother sewing or knitting on a rocking chair, but I don't think I'm going to find anything like that. But we'll see. We'll see what I can come up. Maybe I could find one and trace it and then color it. I might be able to do it that way. Because I would like to get like a young mom and old, a middle-aged mom, and then a grandma. Because they're all mothers. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it here because I'm already 8 minutes and 29 minutes in. So, and the kids are with their uncle. They should be back tonight. So in a little while, I'll run to the Dollar Tree and I'll see what I can find. And then tomorrow, because I really don't do anything on Saturday and Sundays. But during the week, that's when I start doing all my crafts and stuff like that, and thinking about what I'm going to do. I am just so tired. I don't know why. But I'm just going to eat maybe some stew. And no, come on, we got to go back. And then take my vitamins. Because I'm kind of like, I'm hoping that the vitamins will help me a little bit. So I'm still trying to figure out why my eye is so red. But yeah, I am going to go see the doctor Wednesday. So we'll see what the doctor has to say. Okay, still have some flowers. I might have to take this out. This is done. There's nothing. Oh, there's some. You can barely see them. A little path here. I just take some out here. Still some dandelions. But there's still some flowers. They're so pretty. I don't want to get rid of them. You know what I mean? Okay. So I don't want to get rid of them. Like I said, maybe I'll buy some fake flowers and just, just plop them here. And then when they cut the grass, I'll just put them on the side. So they'll be plastic, but at least they'll, because they have a lot of them that look really real. So I'll see what I can find. And then, when it's not raining or when they're not cutting the grass, I'll just put them on the edge. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you here, and we will see you in a bit. Okay, so my camera was just acting wonky right now. It kept like blurring out and then blurring, and then it would go away. Then it would blurry again, then go away. And then when I try to press record, that white button would drop and not record. I'm like, what is going on? Then I tried going to Google, and Google wouldn't pop up. And I'm like, what is going on? So I had to, practically shut everything off or, reopen everything for everything to work. Which I'm mad about because this is the first time I'm trying the Casa Brew. And I was going to show you how to make the coffee. And I made the coffee, but I wanted to show you how to use the steamer and everything. Well, this is how it looks like. Let me just tilt you down a little bit, like that. I got the foam in there. So this is the first time trying this. Very simple, very straightforward, except that I was wondering, how do you put the sugar in there? So I ended up putting the sugar in there first, and then I used this little thing, put the coffee in there. And I remember, seeing my son work with this, and he said, this is cool because you can go right under it and not disturb, the frosting or the icing or whatever, the sugar, and it won't ruin the foam. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I did it that way, and now I'll take this off in a minute. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I guess I didn't compact it right because I just made a terrible mess. And it was supposed to be a double shot, but look at that glob. Oh my God. I've never seen that before. All right. I don't know what happened. I'm just pissed about the whole thing that I wasn't able to show you. It was a double shot, so I don't know why. You better eat. But, I'll just, keep watching videos on it. Okay. It was a double shot, so I don't know why it wasn't, every time my son uses it, it's always compact and dry. So I don't know why it wasn't like that this time. I don't know why. Anyway, this is the first time I'm trying it, so this is just, here I am. So I'm gonna try this. It's not a lot of coffee, but tastes like regular coffee to me. I guess I drink so much coffee. I guess I really don't taste the difference. But I guess I don't know what kind was it? It was Starbucks espresso roast. So I don't know. So I'm gonna buy a few different other brands and try those. But as for right now, I don't want to tilt it too much, otherwise you won't be able to see it. I mean, it is good. I was expecting a wow factor that was gonna, wow, this is awesome, you know. But to me, it just tastes like regular coffee, I guess. Maybe I'm just too picky, or maybe I've been just drinking regular coffee for years, and I really don't taste the difference. But yeah, I just wanted to give it a go. I mean, I guess if I had to, I guess I could just, if I don't want to use the regular coffee maker, or, somebody else is using it, then I could just hurry up and use this. It took a matter of minutes, basically. It does make a lot of noise when it comes to this, but they did say in order to wash it, you would, use the same steam, because I'm always grabbing a towel and just, which I shouldn't really do, and just making it hot, and just cleaning it. Because that milk really gets stuck in there, and then it could really clog up the what do you call it? The hole. Isn't there a hole around here somewhere? I don't know. I don't see the hole. There has to be a hole somewhere in here, right? Because I don't know where the steam. I don't feel a hole. Oh, there, I do feel a hole. I mean, it is good. Like I said, I think I was expecting a wow factor, but yeah. But it's still, and me, I need more coffee than that. I drink, my coffee's all the way up to here. Okay, guys, that's it for that. And I'm going to go sit down. I'm going to rinse everything else out. Because I was trying to fit the cup in here. But with this thing, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. I guess that's why they use small cups. I do have a little espresso cup. I mean, it's really tiny. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. And but this works perfectly in there. So I just grab that, throw it in there, and I'll rinse this out in a minute. Wait. I don't know why the heck that one was barking, but yeah, I'll be making more coffee in a little bit. I need to wake up. I feel like falling asleep. Okay, I already took down the, what do you call it, the bunnies off the window. And I'm going to run to Dollar Tree later and see what I could find. Yeah, got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Got to get on those cards. Okay, so this is working. It's fixed. Like I said, I don't know what happened to Google. I don't know what happened to my camera, but I just had to shut everything off and put everything back on again. Okay, guys, we'll see you in a bit. Whew. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm just here eating some toast. I went out this morning because I had to run and go drop something off. And I said, well, since I have to go do that, I'm going to run to the store and go buy some long bread. I don't know what it is with me and long bread recently. No, on Sunday mornings, but I've been really like wanting bread and butter in the morning. I don't know why. I just have this thing like I have to have bread and butter on Sunday mornings. So I haven't really had the chance to do that. But okay, I'll leave you alone. Better behave. But lately, since I had to go today, I said, today's that day. I'm gonna go get myself some long bread. I call it long bread. Some people call it I forgot, they call it Parisian bread. There's another word for it. I can't think of it right now. I'm trying not to put too much sugar in my coffee too. I had quite a bit of bread already, but I like it like this, toasted with butter on top. There's nothing on here, no jelly, no nothing. It's just butter. And I like eating just bread, long bread, just with butter without toasting it or anything, just bread and butter. Like the ones you get, when you go to the, what do you call it, to the restaurant. They give you, those little squares or stuff like that, and bread. Or sometimes if you go to a restaurant, they won't give you butter, they'll give you olive oil, which is okay too. And it's so crunchy. I just love the crunch. I like the softness of the bread and butter, you know, the heart of the bread, the inside with butter, but I also like the crunch, you know, the other part, not the other part, but another way of eating it. So I like it both ways. It's so overcast right now. Like there is no sun out there. Like no sun. My nose is running. Oh. I'm just looking under this table. Empty. These are good. This one from Clancy, from Aldi's. These are good. Empty. Cheetos, Flaming Hots. Empty. Lately, the kids have been munching on a lot of chips. And then there's another one. This one's not empty though. I'm just going to put a few in here. I'm not going to have too many. Maybe I'll, no I can't. Maybe I'll go to the store later. I wouldn't have eaten them, but they're right there. So I'm going to eat them. I really can't see the butter on that one. Butter on that one. If you joined me for Saturday Night Threads, thank you. I just grew up a little bit, but nothing that can't be fixed. So it was all good. It came out okay. Oh my god. I'm just tired, guys. I'm more sleepy than tired. I don't know why. I'm trying to stay away from my blood pressure pills. They really make me sleepy. Like, they really make me sleepy. I ate a lot last week. Too many sweets. Donuts. Cookies. Like Mexican pastry. I'm good. I'm done. I'm done. Oh. So I hope everybody's Sunday was well. It was nice to walk out Sunday morning, run to the store, seeing people go to church. That was nice. One thing I don't like though, when I see people going to church, I mean, God bless their hearts, they're attending, listening to the word, whatever, in whatever language and all. But they always have this like, what did you call it? Demeanor. Some kind of way with themselves, like, because they're going to church, they're like Miss Goody Two Shoes or something like that. And they look down on you when you're walking by and you're not going to church. Do you really have Christ in your heart, though? Do you? Really? Because if you did, you wouldn't look at me like that. And you would say, good morning. God bless you. Have a good day. You know what I mean? And not give me this weird look. Like, I should be ashamed of myself or something. You know? And when it comes to certain religions, even if you're thinking of the same thing like Pentecostal or whatever, and it's English and Spanish, the Spanish version is a lot more, way more old-fashioned than the English version. How they see it, how they project how someone should live and conduct themselves, you know, whether they're in church or wherever. But I was like, well, if you ask me, you're like 20 years to 30 years behind. Like, you're way back there. The English version, I'm way ahead of you. Like, so, yeah, sorry. I feel like, no, I don't like to talk bad about any religion, okay? And whatever, what do they call that? Domination, whatever. But if you ever watch my Faith Night Fridays, you'll know that the way I talk and the way they talk is totally on a different level. And we're all supposed to be reading from the same book, okay? I mean, of course, you have different versions. You have the good book, the King James, the NIV, the New Translation, which I think I have all of them. And it's good to have different versions. One verse might say something this way. Another, in another book, you'll say it like this. You'll have the days and the thys and the those. And I think in the NIV or the Good News books don't have that. I'm not sure about the New Living Translation. They might have it, but I'm not sure. The King James for sure does have that. Anyway, I have to sweep here anyway. But yeah. So it's always good to have like a different version of what you're reading. Where was I going with this? Give me a sec. Okay. Like I said, I don't like to talk or bash any denomination, religious denomination. But I really, really feel bad for the Jehovah Witnesses right now. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they've been doing their stuff like for years and stuff like that. And everything just changed like almost at a blink of an eye. Oh my God. Everything that they were living for, I don't know, since when it started, was off practically for nothing. It was for nothing. Oh man. And there was this one point where they had to, like, the men couldn't wear beards, and now they're wearing beards. Excuse me, they had to keep up with this log and stuff, which I kind of like log thing. They had to keep up with this log, and now they don't have to do it no more. A lot of changes have occurred, and it's like when you listen to people other than God, you're gonna be misled in so many ways. So many ways. But you know, it's an eye-opener. It's like God is going to reveal himself more and more, you know, as we get nearer and nearer towards the end of the end times. So he's going to reveal more of himself, and you're going to be thinking that, yeah, but I used to think this way, or we used to do it this way. Well, you know what? I think like it's every decade, I would say like every decade it changes. Why? Because people are becoming to get like more insights of what the word, the living word, is sharing with them, and what others are sharing of the new revelations that they're getting from the living word, and what God is sharing with them and what they're putting out. So I say like every decade it changes. So yeah. So anyway, when I saw that, I was like, holy Toledo. Oh my God. But anyway, it is what it is, you know. We evolve, we change, things change, and nothing ever stays the same except for the Word of God. So anyway, like I said, I'm just here, just chilling with Cersei's. I was watching Cecilia on Salvabard, Alaska. No, oh no. See, I always have to hold him because he goes crazy. Chill out. He doesn't go crazy. This is come. I always have to be here with him. Calm down. And it's funny because when he sees real big dogs, barely does anything. But when he sees small little dogs, he goes get some. No, I said no. And just walk in there, babies. No. And then I'm always scared he's going to hit the glass. He's broken these two. I said no. I should put a sign out there because sometimes I feel like they walk the dog on the grass on purpose. Like, you know he's going to see you. You know he's going to go ballistic. And you guys, like, do it on purpose. Like, I feel like putting a sign, don't walk the dog out near on the grass. But they have a whole park. Go across the street. You know what I'm saying? Or they stop right in front where he can go ballistic. I was like, really? But, you know, are they gone? Can I let go of you now? Yeah? I think they're gone. So, and I don't like to take that away from him because that's like his entertainment. You know what I mean? That's what he likes doing. He likes looking out the window. Sometimes if it's warm, I'd rather have the window open because if I'm not here and the windows are closed, most likely he will break it. But if the windows are open, he won't, he won't jump out the window, but at least his nose won't break the window, and the glass, he'll be able to bark, but he won't break anything. So I said, come, I just spend a little bit of time here. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna relax. I thought I'd just come up here because he's here, and I gotta take him out for a walk later, and then I'm gonna finish watching Cecilia. And there was this one, what was I watching about this bra fight? I don't know, it was on YouTube or something. So I think I'm gonna watch that, and then I have to start making my plans for what I'm gonna do during the week. Guys, I will see you in a bit. Have a good day. Hi guys. I'm really kind of upset right now because I was looking for the flamingo needle kit that I had gotten from Dollar Tree, and I went to the back in the bin to see, because I have like a little, stuff for that, for the tear top, to put for June, and I can't find it. I'm like, where the heck is it? So I don't know where it's at right now. I'm thinking it's probably in the bins here. So I have to, hopefully it's in one of them, either the top one or the bottom one. I don't know where it's at, but it's not in the back. So I don't know. Okay. I don't know where it's at. I'm mad because I just wanted to look at it. I just wanted to see what I had to do, what had to be done. Just read up on it tonight. But I don't know where it's at. I did find my little flamingo pool thing. It's like a flamingo little cup holder for the pool. Of course, I don't have a pool, but I just liked it because it was a flamingo. You know what I mean? And so I said, I'll take it. There's a lot of little flamingo things that I bought. I think I bought some flamingo. Oh, excuse me, I just had a bagel with cream cheese. They were flamingo ornaments for Christmas, but I wanted them for my flamingo tier table, tray, whatever. That thing. So I'm still, going to go to the thrift store tomorrow. It's going to be raining though, so I'm not going to be looking forward to that too much, but I will take my umbrella just in case. And I'm going to see if I could find another vintage dowel, because I want to have like Mother's Day, like a vintage design for May. And then I'm gonna try to work on the frame cards. So I have to see what I could do about that. So I was going to run to Dollar Tree after, but you know what? I have to go to the thrift store, and there's a Dollar Tree right there. So I think I'll just wait until tomorrow. I just want to get a couple of cards, but I have to make sure they're the right size though. And some that says Happy Mother's Day. I don't want to get a whole bunch of them. I don't know what I'm going to put on the window in front, so I don't know about that. So I have to figure that one out. But as far as the frame cards are concerned, I am going to use some stickers that I had, and it just has a lot of girls, doing laundry, doing with rain boots and things like that. And I think I just did this wrong. No, I'm good. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that sticker book out. I think I have a lot of stickers for Mother's Day. So I have to see what I got. And I'm just going to make the cards up. And of course, I have to cut the other parts up from the cardboard. So I have to look for that. Oh, Jesus. I just cut up a lot of cardboard. I need to save a few. Because I got to make the part where I put the cards on, which is the part that I glued down on the frames. So I have to save a couple of cardboard boxes. I'm not going to do that today, though. It's a little time consuming. Not too much, but, you know, everything takes time to do. I'm still trying to, I'm hoping that I can do a little wood outhouse by the time the Nautica a month comes, because I really want to make a miniature outhouse. And I do want to have one for September, put apples all around it. And of course the one for Nautica, I want, you know, like sea stuff on it and sand all around it. You just have to have an outhouse, you know, at the beach, right? I don't want the one that looks like the guys use, like the working men, the ones they have at the park. It's okay, but I'd rather have an old-fashioned outhouse. Okay, so this is what I'm doing right now. I'm watching. It's so funny because I'm watching Becca, and she did she's fixing up a cabin that she had bought, and that's how it looks like. Okay, her name is Becca, and there's her dog, not Sky. Sky died. I forgot her dog's name. Anyway, and then I watch Mosarji, and he's also doing a what do you call it? Refurbishing, or whatever, you know, redoing his cabin as well. And he has an outhouse. So does she, as a matter of fact. She has an outhouse on the other side of the cabin, and I can see it every time. And then Mosarji has one, but I don't know if they used it or not. But he wants to put in an indoor bathroom, you know, because he has kids. You know, you don't want them out there by themselves, you know. But he has kids, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to find a way to figure that out. But this is cute. He has a loft. I think she has a loft. No, I think his loft is bigger. She just has an attic. He literally has a loft where he has 2 bedrooms, one on each side. I think he even put a window in. I think it was supposed to be upright, but he put it like this. It was supposed to be like that, but he put it this way. It still looks good though. I remember when his friend Christopher came and saw it, he was like, "Oh wow, you put the window up." I didn't know he had his own channel. He has his own channel now too. So, well, this is what I'm doing now. What did I do today? Oh yeah, I made myself an espresso coffee. I was so mad because my camera wasn't working, my phone. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I'm just working on a little bit of this, and I gotta get back into reading. I should be reading like so much, and I'm not. I'm barely reading. I really want to read up on global warming, and I want to read up on a lot of things that are, you know, happening in the universe. It's just so interesting. But Cecilia, she's the one that has see, I'm trying to look for celestial calendars like that. Like that. What the heck is that blue thing over there? And I can't find any. I'm like, how come they don't have no celestial calendars? Somebody out there better make some. I need it. So I'm trying to fix my my seed book, and I need a celestial calendar, you know, like universe, black skies, things like that. So I'm always, I did see one, but it didn't look that great. They wanted $12.99 for it. I think I saw it at CVS. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, going cheap, like a Dollar Tree. I don't remember ever checking for calendars at Walmart, although I should. I am gonna take the measurements for some frames. I'm gonna see if I could find some frames tomorrow. Some cheap ones. They do have frames with pictures in them already, but I need some big frames. I need to frame some my diamond art, my diamond painting art. So I'm gonna take some measurements and see if I could find the right width. If it's bigger, it's bigger. I don't care, as long as the picture fits in there. That's all I care about. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop here. And tomorrow when I get back, I'm going to see if I could find, maybe I'll try later. I don't want to buy another one because I already have one. Now it's only $1.25, but still, you know what I mean? I don't want to buy one if I have one already. Okay. Okay, guys, we'll see you in a bit. I'm just going to keep doing this. Probably going to make stroganoff later. I'm going to make another salad. And, yeah. I like a salad with chicken breast, red onions, lettuce. I did have pickles. I don't know what happened to them. I have to buy more pickles. And because I like pickles in my salad. And, yeah. And then, of course, I'll just use ranch dressing. And I have to use that lettuce before it gets bad. And then tomorrow I have to buy some fresh lettuce. Okay, I'm going on and on and on. We'll see you in a bit. Hi, guys. Oh, I just saw a bumblebee in my window. And I was like, I am not opening up that window. No way. Anyway, hold on, let me fix this just a little bit. Just don't want it to go off. Okay, I'm a little bit too close there, right? Okay. And so, as you know, I'm always going to the machine tree. I used to call it the free tree because I'm always getting stuff for free from there. So I have gotten a lot of good things. People do drop off, you know, pretty good items. I have gotten, you know, nice shirts. I have gotten good craft items, and you know, every time I see something out there, you know, I'm saying I want to take a look and see what they have. I'm like, you know, the way times are, and you know, trying to no, I said no, do a budget and all that. It yeah, you take what you can get. Cersei, you're not going over there. There, I think there are two little dogs barking outside, and he just went ballistic. Oh, that sounds like they're fighting. Uh-oh, that don't sound good. I don't know what's going on out there. I don't know. Anyway, so I went over there and I saw, let's see if I could fix it a little bit. I saw this basket. And I don't know, you know what, let me put you over here. Cersei, you're not going out there. Let me put you over here so I can show you. Okay, no, you're not going out. What the heck is going on with my hair? I might have to wash my hair. You know me. Oh my God, look like a freaking bug. Is that my hair? I don't know what this is. Wait, it's back here? I don't know where it's at. I can't find it. Oh, it's my bangs. Look like a freaking bug. With little antlers. Let me just turn this down. Okay, there. What? Well, no one told you to get off. Come on, get up. Let's go. Up. You went back. No, you didn't have to go up and get off the bed. All right, hold on. Let me just fix this so I can push you guys a little bit more back. Okay. Anyway, so I went to. I'll be quiet. I this and I went to go grab it. Now, if you remember, I was talking about getting like a wicker basket like that, and because I wanted to put all my yarn in there, and I saw this and I said, oh, then just let me go see what's over there. And then when I thought about it, I said, this is the perfect size for my yarn. And it's still clean. I think this had to be bought, I don't know. It's pretty sturdy too. But anyway, I grabbed it. And that's because I had to go to Walmart. So I went to go get it. And so, you know, I'm just looking. I did see some books. And I said, well, let me see what they have. No, okay, you could look at it, but don't put your mouth on it. And then I saw this little thing, and I said, this is cute. Primary content, my writing journal. All about me, my family trip, my pets, what I like to do, what I do best. So, isn't that cute? So I grabbed, I'm gonna try to do this quick, so I have other things to do. I still have to look for my flamingo stitch thing. And then I did find my paintbrush because I needed to. That's for in a minute. Trying to do this quick. So then I got these books right here. This one for the kids. I saw some books out there. And I think I have it upside down. Okay, now, there you go. And then I got these 2 shirts. I saw some shirts. So this I'm going to put my yarn in. So I have to go to the back. And then I saw this one. And I grabbed that. It smells like they just washed it because it smells like, what is that called? That kind of rinse. Then I saw this one. I said, I'll take it. I'll take anything that's, you know, big and for the house. Now this, I think is, it's an extra large, okay? And then I saw the scarf. And see how wide that scarf is? This is the size of the width of the scarves I want to use. But the scarf I'm making is a little bit more wider. And I said, this is just crochet. This is not knit. But this is crochet. But I like the ombre color. So that was pretty. So I said, I'm taking that. Now I did go to Walmart and I got some stain. That's what the paintbrush was for. Because I want to, you know, the doors are like, because of they're weather worn, and I'm like, they need to look nicer. So I'm just gonna paint this one and the garage door in the back. That's why I bought this thing. And I did buy a blouse at Walmart. Now this is an extra large, okay? And this is an extra large. I don't think so. This looks like an extra large, but this says XXL. So that means it's double, right? So I wanted something yellow. I really don't care for the material. I don't like things that's had that stretchy. I like cotton. But I said, because it's extra large, I said, I guess it'll give me some wiggle room. So I grabbed it, and I wanted something yellow. So yeah, so those are the things I got. I really did like this thing. So I'm like, oh, I want to use this. This is gonna be so cool. And it looks like this inside. So I got the books for free. A nice scarf. It smells fresh. It's like somebody just washed it. And 2 shirts. and 2 shirts and the basket. So I think, you know, I was so glad I went over there and checked everything out. Okay guys, I'm gonna put everything away, and yeah, so I can't wait to do this because I really want to touch up the door in front and the garage door in the back. So I can't wait. I don't know how to do this, but I'll figure it out. And I didn't want to spend another dime, so I was like, I know I have a paintbrush. We will see you in a bit. Have a good day.